Hi, I'm Steve Shelburne, owner and operator of Shelburne RV here in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee. Well, good morning. We're back. Another bright Monday morning. Not really bright. Supposed to have some really bad winds today and supposed to have some rain later today. But needless to say, we're back here on a Monday. Little behind on getting my videos done. My editor and the kids at Georgia Cumberland Academy been off in the UK, so starting to get back into the roll of things here since they're back from break. So, and I've had some, man, this month has been rough for me. Had to have a tooth pulled. I had a lot of pain from that. So, man, I've been in a lot of pain for the last couple of weeks dealing with that. So, I've been a little short on my videos because I didn't feel like talking. My mouth hurt. And I've got a cold because that's going around. So, yeah, I'm ready for another month, a different month, and maybe some less problems. The way it goes, I guess. So, heading down here for our traditional Monday basement air repair that's here waiting for Mr. Lewis to dive into. And then I was gone a couple days last week, had a funeral I had to attend, so the boys have got plenty going on. I just got to get up here and get it filmed. So, we'll get back on the scheme of things here momentarily, but glad you're back. Thanks for watching. All right, so the next project Mr. Lewis is working on is this Winnebago Journey. Now, it came in, the customer said he really didn't know much about the unit. He'd bought this thing and it was making some noise and had some vibration that his wife didn't like that was resonating from the air conditioner. Now, you can see that one's pretty dirty. It's probably been in here since the beginning, but they want us to go ahead and clean it and look at it and see if we can figure out where that noise is coming from, because it's got a resonating noise coming in here from somewhere in here. So Mr. Lewis is going to tear it apart, get it all cleaned up, and then we're going to see what's going on with it. All right, so Mr. Lewis got this one all cleaned up and ran it, and we don't hear it making any noise, but we did put some pad on the mounting brackets on the air unit or on the coach itself to try to help resolve some of that. But there's his amp draws right there, and then 20 degree differential on the air conditioner and 27 on the heat. So this unit's good. He did change out the bearing on the outdoor fan motor, got it right. Somebody had updated the wiring on there and this wasn't right, so I fixed all that. But we're gonna get back in here and test it now. It should be working okay now. All right, so Mr. Lewis has got this Journey all buttoned up. Let's see what kind of temperatures we got in here. 61 and 38, wow. So that one there is really making it happen. So that's a nice cold basement air unit. So we got this Georgetown in here that had a bent jack. Jack got broke and the mount actually was twisted. And so we had to go in here and cut the old mount off. As you can see, we got the new mount and the new cylinder ready to go up in there. So Brandon's working on that now. All right, so Mr. Lewis is gonna dive into this one here, basement air problems. And you guys complain about, I'm too far away. Look at the license plate on that. His home base. He is from Alaska. Now, he's been wintering down in this area for the winter, but the tag's Alaska, guys. He drove a long ways to see me. So thanks to the boys at Coleman, Eric Sell, especially Mr. Perry. If you call them and ask who works on these, they're going to give you my phone number. This guy drove a long ways to come see us. So Lewis is going to dive into this one now. We'll see what's going on with it. All right, 6537, Lewis has got it tore apart, and it appears that the reversing valve is leaking. You can see oil all over that. He tried running the compressor, and there's no Freon in it. So we're gonna put a tap in this system right here and see what's going on with that. But you can see he's got that out, and I mean, the unit's got a little bit of wear on the coils and stuff. He's going to try to straighten that out. But another issue that we're going to have to point out to the customer, and this might be the time for him to get this kind of resolved, is if you look right here, There's something leaking on this motor, and this might be a great time to have somebody come look at this because it is fully accessible with this air conditioner out of here. But yeah, something's been leaking in here, so I'm gonna have to call him and have the conversation with him about that. All right, so we've got a little bit of pressure on this thing. If you look right down here where this bracket's at, so the bracket that's welded to the reversing valve has actually broken, and that's where all the freon's gone. Another project here in the shop is this reflection, and this customer had hit a low hanging tree in the campground and had done some damage across it. So the insurance company, obviously there's no repairing the EPDM roof, so it's going to be getting a new roof. So they've got this one started, and we'll be starting on that here today or tomorrow. So the bad part about this roof is we just did another one. Well, you guys saw that one. That was one where the cabinet fell down inside the bedroom area, and he said, I'm not sure how that happened. So same insurance company. Paid 100%. We're $185 an hour. Paid 100% of the bill. Turn this one in, and they want to pay the same labor rate that the big box store charges them down in Chattanooga. So my wife says, well, that ain't right because you just paid this invoice for our $185 an hour. And they said, well, no, we didn't. So she sends over the invoice for them to see that, and they still wouldn't agree with it. So, you know, not only you got the customers that are shorting you, but now you got the insurance companies where they just paid it like a week ago, and then they come back and they won't, you know, they want to negotiate the big box store prices. So the joys of being, you know, your own boss, because, you know, we're making a ton of money on this kind of stuff, and, you know, it just sucks. So there you go. It's off my chest. I told you about it. Well, I got Lewis and Mitch down here working on the InvisiShield on a 2017 Newmar Baystar. So they've started on that. As you can see, it's raining outside. So yeah, it's a nice rainy day for that. So let me take you in here and kind of show you what they got going on. Now this does have the DuraShield on the front of it, and they're working away on here. So let's go take a quick look. All right, well, you can see they got the steamer rolling in here today. So DuraShield, and Mr. Lewis says it's actually coming off pretty decently. Now you can see we got the grill and the lower panel out of that, and I'm not sure where they set those at, but that's kind of a honeycomb material that goes in there, and you got to be real careful because the solvent that they use to pull that glue off will actually damage that. So we haven't really seen anything like crazy in here as far as rock damage or anything of that nature. I haven't really, I mean, as many bugs are on the front of it, it's kind of hard to see, but I hadn't seen anything where cracking or, you know, the traditional stuff that we normally see. But as you can see, they're rolling on that, so we'll check back in with them here in a little bit. All right, so Class A Motor Coach came in with jack problems, and she's got several other issues that we're going to look at here, but it's not working. So we've been doing the troubleshooting here, trying to see what's going on. And the first thing the guys hit on was this right here. You can see those wires right there. Let's see if I can get this held up here for you. These wires right here. In fact, I got them dangling now. Those are the touchpad wires. The mice have been into those. And then if you look right there on the wiring harness, they've been chewing on the wiring harness. More wires been chewed up in there. So now they're trying to go through and figure out where all the shorts are at or why the thing ain't working. But let's go inside here and I'll show you. They've got the dash kind of opened up trying to follow these wires for the touchpad. But look at all that. Something. See all the wires eating up right there? Something has been down in here having a good time. So now they're just trying to follow it back and find out. So there's the wires for the inverter all chewed up. And the Schwintek, we know for a fact too, the wires on the Schwintek slide are eat up. That's why they've got wood in here, because that was falling out for us to get it over here for us to work on it, we had to retain that slide in there. But yeah, this thing's got multiple problems. All right, so they're 3 hours into this, and they've got this portion done all the way across there, and they're starting on this other side now. So the only issues we've had so far was where they wrapped it up through here. Of course, again, they take a knife and do this, and I mean, Mr. Lewis is as gentle as he can be, but I mean, it's just what happened. But so far, it's coming off there real nice. Okay, so there's the old compressor. It's out of there, and it's leaking from that reversing valve right there. And again, this has been run without Freon, so we know there's damage in there. So we're gonna go ahead and change that. And then you can see I've got the new reversing valve and the new compressor. And then the other problem that we had was, this is the biflow valve, and it sits back in the back down there, and that's where it comes from, the high side to the low side. And this is what a new biflow valve looks like, and listen to this. That's what a good biflow valve sounds like. Now, this one here obviously has got a problem. So I went ahead and changed out the biflow valve on this too, and it's already charged and ready. So we're going to put the covers on and put some power to it and see what she does. The saga continues. So here's the camera system. They've been in here eating on that, and then look what they found chasing more wires. They've been into the 110, been into eating the vents out. Yeah. Okay, so this Winnebago that Lewis has been doing the basement air on, we noticed the engine in that other earlier video you saw, we noticed the engine had oil on it. And so I had a local mechanic come out, and this and this are part of the pushing the air back into the motor, and this is plugged up and leaking, and this is all original. So they suggested, hey, while we have it open, we need to change these two parts. You can see I've obviously got this whole room tore apart, because this is the only way you can get to some of this. But we're going to get him all fixed up, and then they'll be out tomorrow to change that part out. But the basement air is ready to go. Well, it's a little nicer out here than it was the day before, where you saw it raining on me. So back to at least some pretty decent weather. But I got my plumber man up here today working on getting us in a drain sewer pipe right here, so the boys have a place to get the sewer gone. So he's getting us all fixed up today. All right, well, that's going to finish us up here this week. Thanks everybody for watching, and as promised, here's Cousin Gary. You guys have been asking where he was at in the videos, and he's here. He's just been down here greeting you guys. You know, everybody wants to come in and see Cousin Gary. Nobody really wants to see me. They always want to see Cousin Gary. But there he is, as promised. He's here in the video. How things been down here, Gary?
Crazy busy.
Crazy busy. See, everybody wants to see Gary, but here he is. All you got to do is bring a camper down here, and you get to see Cousin Gary. He might even sign an autograph if you want to see him. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. And remember that this video and him are what?
Cousin Gary approved.
Y'all take care.